Go. We're here today with Peggy D. Farris. Thanks for joining us this morning, Peggy.
Thank you for having me.
So we're going to talk a little bit about your book, Images of Mindfulness. So tell us a little bit about your book and maybe even a little bit about yourself for those who don't know you.
Well, I'm an ordained minister, I have my doctorate in ministry. I also have a gallery, an art gallery, so there's several different things. And in this book, I was writing inspirational messages. And what it is more of inspiration on living mindfulness in the day. So I have activities and things that happened and events that happened and how it has affected my inspiration and how it can affect other people. And so we have it's a accumulation of several stories, a lot of stories, and then color photographs in the book of some of the paintings for inspiration, along with some scripture.
So it's kind of a combination of short stories from your life and then your talent of being able to, which I'm a little bit jealous, be able to paint and use creativity. So it's bringing your two passions of scripture and painting together, it sounds like.
Well, when I'm painting, I try to paint a picture that has a story, and when I'm preaching, which I do that, I try to put stories in there. So I combine the two together. And during the pandemic, I was trying to inspire people to give them some hope, and began to put some of these, posting these stories online. I had so many people interested in them. They said that it gave them a lift that they needed for the day, and a lot of requests. I said, put these in a book. I want to read these. And so finally I thought, I'll just do that, put it all together in a book.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. What inspired you? But you already answered my question. A good thing that came out of 2020. So many of us have stories of negative things that happened, but it's kind of a good thing that came from 2020 for you.
Well, you can find good anywhere, I guess. You find what you're looking for. And if you're looking for something to uplift you and be good, you'll find it. And of course, if you're looking for something that's not so good, you'll find that as well.
That's great. Yeah, it's all about perspective. Well, anything else you want to share with us this morning about your book?
Well, through the whole book, it's inspirational stories, but it's inspirational stories that are interesting. I mean, they're something that happened, and actually, all the stories actually happen. So they're not made up. Everything in there actually happened, and it's and along with that, what lessons you can learn from that. Mindfulness is living in the moment and understanding your situation at the time. You're living now in the moment, mindfulness. And so if you can take your individual actions that you have, your individual stories that you have, then and find how it's going to help you, how it's going to benefit you, then you're going to be improved in your inspiration, in your life, and so hopefully in your faith.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. You can grab a copy of Peggy D's book, Images of Mindfulness, online through Amazon, through Barnes and Noble, or even through if you like using the Kindle app on your iPad or something along those lines, you can find it in that format as well. But thanks for joining us again, Peggy.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.